今回のダイレクトも終盤に差し掛かりましたが、
小泉さん。
もう宮本さん。
Hey!
ちょっとお知らせしたいことがあるので。
Daddy Miyamoto!
どうぞどうぞ。
This will be about
皆さんこんにちは。
this
宮
will be
本
about
です。
the Nintendo theme parks.
スーパーマリオブラザーズの映画を怪盗グルーや
Mario movie
などで
news.
知られるハリウッドの映画スタジオイルミネーションさん、そして CEO でありプロデューサーのクリス・メレランドリーさんと制作していることはお知らせしてきていま
Are we
した
about to get
が、
a trailer?
今日はそのマリオの映画の公開時期をお伝えしたくてやってきました。じゃじゃーん。公開は2022年のホリデーに決まりました。
I think it was already dated for
北
2022.
米で
But,
は12月21日、日本や欧州その他の地域については追ってお伝えいたします。実際にマリオたちが動いている映像をお見せできるのはまだ少し先になりますが、
Wow.
マリオたちを演じられる声優の皆さんも
Cast
決まりましたの
members,
で、
please be Charles
今日はそ
Martinet.
のご紹介をさせてください。
Please be Charles Martinet.
まずはもちろんこの人、マリオを
Oh,
演じていただくのはクリス・プラットさんです。
really?
かっこいいですね。映
Okay.
画ではマリオがたくさん喋りますよ。クリスさんの多彩な演技
I
の
mean,
マリオを楽しみに
He's
してく
all
ださ
right.
い。
He's good in Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's great in the Lego
次
movie.
にピーチ姫はアニャ・
Anya
テイラ
Taylor-Joy
ー・ジョイさん。とても
Alright.
元気なピーチ姫を期待しています。
The Princess's Gambit.
マリオの弟ルイージを
Charlie
演じられ
Day
るのは
is
ジャ
Luigi!
ニー・デイ
Oh my god!
あの怖がりな弟を劇場でご覧いただけるのを楽しみにしています。
Oh my god!
クッパは
Jack
あの
Black
ジャ
is
ック
he could be a good
ブラックさんに
Bowser.
はモンスター級の
He
演技を
has the
期待
voice
してい
for
ます
the Bowser. Wow.
コメディアンのキーガン・マイケル・キーさんが
What?
ミッキーを演じられます。コメディセンスに富んだ演技に期待ですよ。
Keegan Michael Key is Toad!
マリオの映画ですけれども、
What?
ドンキーコングも出てきますよ。セス・ローゲンさん
This is a lot of information to take at
セス
once.
さんならではのユーモ
Oh
ア
my god.
ドンキーコングをお楽しみ
I'm
ください。
clipping my microphone probably. I'm sorry.
最後はやっぱりこの人、チャールズ・マチネさんですね。チャールズさんは長い間いろんなゲームでマリオたちの声をやってもらってるんですけれども、
He's involved.
この映画ではちょっとだけ意外な役で出演して
Surprise
いただき
cameos.
ます。その他にも魅力的な役者さんたちによって命を吹き込まれたいろんなキャラクター
Fred
が登場
Armisen's
します。
Cranky Kong.
本日お知らせできる映画についてのお話は以上です。
I wonder
イル
if
ミネーションさんと一緒にいろんなアイ
I
デアを
wonder
出
if
し合
Charles
って
Martin is working with
見
Chris
事一
Pratt
味違うものづくりを楽しみな
to
がら日々制作を進めています。
to like give him advice on how to do the
公開まで
Mario
しばら
voice.
くお待ちいただきま
The
すが
thing is that Chris Pratt was
それまでに
amazing in the
また
Lego
新しい
movie, and he's
情報を
amazing in
ご紹介
Guardians
で
of
き
the
ればと思います。
Galaxy.
それでは小泉さんにお戻しします。
Just oh,
映画の世界に飛び出したマリオの活
I
躍
shall
に
hold
も
off
ぜひご期
judgment
待ください。
until we see a trailer or any kind of footage
続いて
whatsoever.
はこちらをご覧ください。
It could be that Bob Hoskins is no longer the worst Mario. We'll see. But wow! Splatoon 3, okay. Charlie Day is Luigi. Charlie Day is Luigi. Oh my god. Also, what the hell is Toad gonna sound like? I'm not. Half of those half of those castings are really good, and half of them are really, really concerning. Banjo-Kazooie, the Mario movie cast. I don't know what else I can say about that other than what the hell is Toad gonna sound like? I genuinely, I really, really hope that Chris Pratt is taking coaching lessons from Charles Martinet, because I hope he realizes what he's, got himself into. Chris Pratt is a hell of a voice actor. The Lego Movie is fantastic. He is great in it. But as Mario, at least when Ben Schwartz was cast as Sonic, you could kind of hear it. You could tell he would probably be an all right Sonic. But yeah, so that's two Parks and Recreation cast members playing Mario and Sonic. Cool. Charlie Day is Luigi. Charlie Day is Luigi. Charlie Day is Luigi. How the hell is that gonna work? The trend of what? Yeah. Oh, See, Matt, you make a very, very good point, and that is why I'm terrified by the fact that they have not announced the voice of Tails for Sonic Movie 2. Because I want them to get Colleen O'Shaughnessy back. I do. She's a brilliant, brilliant Tails, and she's already canonically the voice in the... Yeah, that's a whole story for another time. Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. What is that going to sound like? Is it going to be like... Was Toy Story 4? Was he in Toy Story 4 playing one of the two like sarcastic toys that were hanging up on the wall? Is Toad going to sound like them? I mean, I'm sure he'll be great, but my God, that's going to be a change. As at least has the decency to include Charles Martinet. Yeah. I'm really... I mean, the fact that Nintendo were pushing it so hard and they had Miyamoto actually, like, announce it himself, they must have some kind of faith in it. They know how hard they got burned by the last time they made a Mario movie. They must have some kind of faith in the project. They must have been seeing how it was coming along and thinking, yes, we want to back this. Not having Charles and Mario because I'm feeling... Yeah, so I completely agree with that, and I'm not entirely sure that I would be able to... I love Charles Martinet. I think he's a legend. I think he should be much more of a household name than he is. I'm not entirely sure that I could stand sort of 100 minutes of his voice as Mario. Like, the most I've ever heard him speak in full sentences was when WarioWare got announced earlier this year. The guy has been voicing Mario for 25 years, over 25 years. And outside of Wahoos and Yak-Peas and things like that, you know, like, Wario is probably the most, like, normal voice he does. I guess Luigi's isn't too bad. Mario's is the most high-pitched one. It's okay for sound bites, but for dialogue, exactly. It's the perfect sort of protagonist video game character voice, like silent protagonist. I mean, Mario's not silent, obviously, but, you know, dialogueless protagonist. Oh yeah, he did a VTuber thing as Mario. I do remember that. He has done like full speeches. Yeah. Hey Alex, a bit worried by the new film announcement. I'm baffled more than anything. I mean, I don't want to pass judgment on it because I passed judgment on the Sonic film and that turned out to be a lot better than we expected. Not amazing, but a lot better than we expected. Some of those choices are interesting, but then I still don't really know we don't know anything about the film. We don't know anything about what sort of vibe they're going for. We don't know if it's going to be... We don't know anything, really. I mean, Chris Pratt was really good in the Lego Movie as a voice actor, but he was basically playing himself. He wasn't trying to do a character, and he wasn't trying to voice such an iconic, beloved character. At least when Ben Schwartz was Sonic, he has, you know, 2 decades of dialogue to base it on, and people are used to that. This is why I'm a little... I should probably take it off just staring at us. Feels like a cast made by a committee. I don't know. Keegan-Michael Key as Toad does not feel like a committee choice. What kind of committee are you going into when they come out with Keegan-Michael Key as Toad? Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong? Yes. Not Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. Honestly, my voice went up like 3 octaves when I saw that be announced. I didn't see a Nintendo committee. Oh my God. I didn't get to see the direct, so I have to keep finding out the cast members like this. Wow, Fangs. Yeah, it was just Miyamoto just reading out the list. Some of them are like, I feel like I've only ever seen Anya Taylor-Joy in The Queen's Gambit, but I imagine she could do a pretty alright Peach. Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. Yeah. To be fair, I'm not entirely sure who they could get to play Toad. I'm trying to think of someone who would have, like, what actor or actress can you think of that could do the Toad voice? I don't know. Joe Pasquale. No, I'm talking like Gilbert Gottfried. No, who was the actress that I was thinking of that could do like a really good sort of sound? That I mean, I guess like Nancy Cartwright wouldn't be a bad shout. She's very good at those kind of voices, but then she's an actual voice actor. If you're going to get a proper sort of Hollywood actress, Gilbert Gottfried is Toadsworth. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot to take in. Okay, holiday 2022. It's going to be The Marvels versus Super Mario. Going to be a hell of a holiday. And we might even be playing Breath of the Wild 2 and Bayonetta 3 at the same time. Oh my god. Right, I have to go, but I am going to go to bed with a smile on my face, dreaming of playing Banjo-Kazooie on my Switch on the couch. Get the feeling they're saving Wario and Waluigi for a sequel. Unless they're going to reveal more characters as we go on. But you could be right, Vixie. You could be absolutely right. But then again, that would mean they'd have to give Waluigi some kind of characterization, and they haven't done that for 23 years, so why would they start now? Uncharted and Metal Gear Solid, the movie. Metal Gear Solid, I think, has been in development hell for a good 15, 20 years. I don't think Metal Gear Solid... Oh no, hang on, Oscar Isaac's doing it, isn't he? No, that is actually happening. Cranky Kong. Yeah, that was the one that was weirdest to me. Cranky Kong out of nowhere. What's he going to be doing? Yeah, I completely forgot that Cranky Kong's going to be in the Mario movie. Like, even Miyamoto even mentioned, like, I know this is a Mario movie, but Donkey Kong's going to be here. I know that's a little weird, but don't worry, Donkey Kong's going to be here. And then they just glossed over Cranky Kong out of... What? Yeah, I can't remember who's playing Cranky Kong. I recognize the actor, but I can't remember who it is. Benedict Cumberbatch is playing Waluigi. Fred Armisen, yeah. So that's the thing. A lot of the people in there have already done a bit of voice acting, so I'm not expecting them to be like stilted or anything. Like if any of you have seen Sebastian Stan in What If, he's not a bad actor when there's a camera on him, but when it comes to voice acting, he's not the best. So yeah. Oh, right. Hang on. I've got to have a look at this. Where is he? Where are you, Shigsy? Come on, Shigsy. It was Alpha Deltarune, I believe. Oh, how nailed it! Nailed it! How you can't get any better than that. Random pin in a video. Magic hands. So let's just go through this. I know I said I'd go to bed like 20 minutes ago, but yeah. Not a good start. He's not a bad actor. He's not a bad voice actor. Not the biggest fan. Outside of Guardians of the Galaxy, of course. For the very talented Chris San. I recently watched Queen's Gambit like a month ago. She was very good in that. Not entirely... A very spirited Princess Peach. Okay. Charlie! Charlie as Loogie! Charlie Day as Loogie. Oh my god. Yeah, Chris Pratt is kind of... The problem is that Chris Pratt is kind of the same as his character from the Lego movie, where he's kind of the sort of... What was the joke about like all the white male actors named Chris? About how you can just all line them up. He's kind of the sort of bland, sort of middle of the road kind of, like I say, he's not a bad actor. He'll probably be all right. It's just something that I have to hear his voice to see. Maybe I'll be wrong, Castings have paid off in the past, but yeah. Oh my god, Charlie Day is Luigi. Charlie Day is Loogie. Timid sibling. Jack Black as Bowser could be very good. I think Jack Black could be an excellent Bowser. Like, if he brings some of his Tenacious D energy to Bowser, I think that could be a very good choice. Yeah. You can't kill the metal. The metal will live on. He's definitely got the voice for it. Unless he plays Bowser as a teenage girl like in Jumanji. This. Jim Carrey is... Jim Carrey's Robotnik is a very good comparison. Who voices Sonic in the Sonic games? it's changed over the years, Billy, but the most recent one is Roger Craig Smith, who does a few voices. I think he's the best Sonic that Sonic has ever had. This is the weirdest one of the lot. This is the weirdest announcement that Nintendo have made. Can you imagine his agent? Like, how would you like to play Toad in the Mario movie? I have to see what they're going to do with that. I mean, I anticipate some great comedic moments. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, very good choice. Are they going to give him grunts, or are they going to give him a sort of Grant Kirkhope style actual voice? KMK could be a good physical actor. I know he's God range with his voice. Yeah, that's the thing, but the only thing that I've properly seen him voice act in was Toy Story 4, and that's not the voice I picture for Toad. He brings that dopey manic energy you need from Toad. Yeah, I just can't imagine his voice coming out of Toad. He's a fantastic voice actor. It's a dichotomy. He's going to play the same character he always plays, but they're going to replace weed with bananas. Oh my god, yes, but Seth Rogen saying Banana Slammer. Hey yo, look out down below. Here he comes, Banana Slammer, Conga Bongo's hero. That's what it is. Oh, I haven't seen that in a long time. I love that. I love that cartoon. For some reason, Keegan-Michael Kay's Toad is the only one that doesn't feel weird to me. Really? He will be played by... Oh, hang on. What was it? It was a... Even though this is a Mario movie, Donkey Kong will also be making an appearance. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you had to get someone to voice Donkey Kong, I just hope that he does the whole Grant Kirkhope, oh, banana. Humorous Donkey Kong. Charles Martinet. The man, the legend. Surprise cameos. I'm curious what that means. Yeah, Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong. Probably a good choice, I would say. Interesting that Spike is in it. So Sebastian Maniscalco. Yeah, I think that got leaked like a week or two ago. Yeah, and Kamek as well. Way too strong energies for their iconic roll speeds move. I can't figure out if NCL NOA is the one guarding and the spiky guy, not Spike, is in the foreman. Yeah. It's the thing is, the fact that I said this during the stream, but I don't know whether if Nintendo are revealing the cast members this way, are they going to be in charge of the marketing? Is it going to be a movie that has the traditional movie marketing, or are Nintendo going to reveal the trailers in their directs? That's what I'm wondering. Because I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo are 100% taking the reins on all of this. They'll reveal the trailers when they want, and the studio won't get a say at all. Illumination, I think the studio is. So, yeah. That's that movie. Well, I mean, it will have the traditional movie marketing, but I mean, like debuting the trailers and things like that. Yeah, okay. Oh, I love Miyamoto. Miyamoto is the Walt Disney of the video game world, and I hope he's remembered like that. Anyway, I think we've discussed pretty much everything that was in the Direct for almost as long as the Direct actually went for. Nintendo was paying attention when Paramount dropped the ball really hard with Sonic. I mean, I wouldn't say they dropped the ball really hard. Paramount was the one that insisted on the old Sonic design. Oh, right, okay. I was wondering what you were meaning by that, because I thought the movie was all right. I wouldn't say they dropped the ball really hard. But yeah, it seems like Paramount have learned their lesson. Sega took back creative control for the sequel. Yeah, but then I'm not too mad that about the way that the first Sonic film came out, because basically the first Sonic film was a Robotnik origin story. That's what it was. And if we needed to have that film in order to have a more traditional, a more video game aligned Sonic 2 that actually has the Chaos Emeralds in it, and Knuckles and all that, then I'm okay with that. It's like, my favorite Spider-Man film is Spider-Man 2, because you've got out of the way of the origin story and you just have a great movie. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. I think the fact that they sort of listened, the fact that the studio listened and delayed the movie at considerable cost and everything like that. Because if it had come out in October, it would probably have made more money at the box office because pandemic hadn't hit yet. But although it probably wouldn't have made much box office because it was ghastly. But that's a whole debate. Actually, the emerald's been made into one single Chaos Emerald. I can't remember. There is the emeralds are going, or the emerald/emeralds will be in the film in some form. I do know that because Knuckles is there and he's obviously the guardian of them. I was thinking about would they be worried about the magical jewels trope? Would people think that was tired because we just had the Infinity Stones a few years ago? And ironically, the Infinity Stones and the Chaos Emeralds kind of came out at the same time, sort of early 90s. So I'm worried about that. But I'd rather they were faithful and they did a faithful adaptation and they didn't worry about what other people might think or anything like that. Because Sonic fans know about the Chaos Emeralds. They know that it's not like a rip-off or anything like that. I'd rather they just were faithful. I would love if they told the story of like Sonic 3 and Knuckles all the way through with the Death Egg and everything like that. And then maybe like Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which I'm pretty sure there will be. They want to make a franchise out of this. Could maybe adapt Sonic Adventure 2, which I think has the most movie-like story out of all of the games that have ever happened. Anyway, we're getting off topic. We were talking about the Mario movie, now we're talking about the Sonic movie. This is a tale for another time. Single kill something because it's hard to have 7 MacGuffins in one movie. That is true. That is very true. Although, Infinity War pulled it off very well, although they did have 3 hours to do it in. Yeah, repeating it. Was that a pun? Tales for another time. It wasn't, but it is now. So yeah, I need to go to bed. I've got work in the morning. That was an awesome direct. Banjo-Kazooie on the Switch. I was happy with that alone. Yeah. I don't want to repeat myself again. I will be back tomorrow night. Well, it's now tonight, Friday night, with the finale of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. It's going to be awesome. What were you saying? They might do something like Sonic Adventure 2, but with the Death Egg instead of the Ark. That's actually not a bad idea. And also, the Death Egg, let's be honest, the Death Egg is a complete rip-off of the Death Star. It's a giant spherical space station with the word death in the name. It is 100% going to be seen as a rip-off of the Death Star. So I think if they used the Space Colony Arc instead, that would probably... they wouldn't get in any legal trouble, but just in terms of, you can't rip off the Infinity Stones and the Death Star in the same movie. You can get away with it in a video game in 1992. You cannot get away with it in a film in 2021. So yeah, what was I going to do? I was going to... you know what? We're going to end with some Banjo-Kazooie music because we're getting Banjo-Kazooie on the Switch. So yeah. We'll end with that. Why not? Right. I'm off on holiday, but might pop in for a stream or two over next week. All right, and enjoy your holiday, Alex. Thanks very much for stopping by. I know it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning, but good for you. Good to see all of you, actually. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you for stopping by just so we can digest that direct. The good, the bad, and the truly baffling. Keegan-Michael Key as fucking Toad. I'm going to be saying that I'm going to say that to sleep tonight.